Hi, Mike. Hi. Wood. How are you, man? Do you have a mic? Long time no stream. Hi. 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 Hi.
Alright, guys.
Hi.
What's up? Wow, 10? How you doing, Anthony? Did you take my advice yet? You really need to talk to an adult, man. Oh, yeah? Who are you scared of? You're just scared to tell somebody? It's really important you talk to an adult. What are you gonna go see? What movie? I'm not really huge into Adam Sandler. I liked, did you ever see the movie Click? That was my favorite Adam Sandler movie. I don't really like Adam Sandler movies too much. I'm sure, like, if you're younger, Waterboy, some parts are funny, but I never really got into them that much. Yeah, check Click. That's my favorite movie. It's a little more serious, but I thought it was really good. Oh, guys, there's a Exodus Warframe adapter. Blueprint. Run about it. Basically, Adam Sandler gets like this remote control for a TV, and it's kind of got the power to rewind actual life and fast forward and stuff. So he would fast forward the boring parts of his life that he wanted to get over, and he wouldn't have to experience them. But there's a consequence to doing that. It's really interesting. So if you fast forward it, time kind of catches up, kind of snowballs. It's kind of hard to explain. Just watch it though. It's good. It's not real dopey like his movies usually are that. I think everybody, so like, yeah, instead of going to work, he fast forwards the day. And I forgot what else. I think he rewinds and changes things. And gets like rich and powerful because of it. Just watch it though. It's really good. It's interesting. And I don't even think it did very well. I think some of his other movies did better, and I thought that was his best. But it's not real like joke after joke after joke. It's not like that. It's more for him. It's pretty serious, but it's funny. It's funny because I thought that was his best movie, and like it didn't. I don't even think it did very well. He kind of misses things in his children's life and everything. It's really cool. What's up, King, man? How you doing? This might be my last formo finally on this dumb gun. Yep. Yeah, I gotta do a couple, Fortuna bounties. Besides that. Kind of. I don't want to spoil anything. But you should really watch it. Like every time he does it, time kind of snowballs and catches up when he fast forwards and misses stuff. I'd actually like to watch it again. I haven't seen it in a long time. It's not a new movie or anything. I wonder how it got rated. So what's up with you guys? What are you guys doing in Warframe lately? I mean, so King, you're working on your standing, which is a good thing. That's a real good thing to do. I actually tried Gauss and Railjack and really liked them. I was shocked. Oh, and that Shepherd, I actually traded for it. Or no, I actually bought it for 20 plaques. I was sick of trying to get it. Well, that's an exterminate. I don't want to use Gauss for that. Let's use Ember. So we gotta rank that. This. I still haven't gotten the Quailor, and nobody has duplicates to trade me. And somebody else, I logged into the market earlier, and he needed energy siphon. I have it for 20 plat, but I noticed it was taking him a while to get the plat in. So I'm like, great, I know exactly what that means. He's trying to use the free plat, which you can't. So I tell him, and then he's like, oh, he's like, but I don't get it. I don't understand. I have 250 plat. I've never really had that before. Like, when you get free plat, you got to spend that first if you already have plat. I don't remember. So I was like, you should just buy some slots, man, because he was low MR. He was an 8, which is low. So I was like, dude, just buy some slots, you know. So I ended up getting a rifle ribbon out of it, though, because he didn't have any plat. And I'm like, well, do you have a veiled ribbon? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, all right. How fitting. The killing blow on 5 sentience. That's funny. So basically, him fast forwarding time. No, he fast forwards time, but there's a consequence to that. So it's not just hunky dory. I get to skip work every day, if that makes sense. Like, there's an actual negative consequence to him doing that. You know, it's not just life is perfect, let me fast forward everything that sucks. Like, there's reasons you shouldn't do that, basically. It's kind of interesting philosophy, the whole movie. You know, that even skipping bad things, you get things from bad things, kind of. If that makes sense. So it's not always, you learn and, you know, you do get positive things out of it. You just have to watch the movie. It's really good. If you like Adam Sandler, I mean, that's my favorite Adam Sandler movie. I don't know. I don't know about that. It's an older movie. They probably have it they probably have the DVD for like $1 somewhere. Oh, it turned into a spy. Yeah, I'm not normally that big of a Adam Sandler fan, so when I put it on, and I always give movies chances, you know. I don't judge it right away, you know, and I just started watching it, and I was like, this is kind of interesting. And I just kept watching it. I was like, that was actually really good. I ended up buying it for really cheap. I think I might have got it used, so I own it now. Kind of makes me in the mood to watch it again. A lot of my family liked it. I would love to, probably, but the thing is, it's probably going to be really hard to get, like it always is at the beginning. So I've gotten lucky and stood in line and went to a place that nobody thought of going to. So I was one of 3 people who got a PS4 at a store because nobody thought of doing it. I don't need any weapon or any Exilus adapters for Warframes, but I always try to grab them, even though I don't even have the format to do it. Yeah, I would love a PS5. I mean, did they say how much it's going to be? I don't know. I hope so. I'm just interested to see what Warframe's gonna do. You know, I hope they don't think about doing a sequel. I doubt they will, but that would be horrible. I don't think they will, though. I think they'll just continue, just like it's a PC, because it really is a PC, really. It's just like the problem is it's old. I really wished, I was hoping the next PS5 would be upgradable. Like, where you can put more RAM in, or hard drives, or, you know, stuff like that. Like, plug and play. That's how I would have made it. That's how I would have made the next console. I think that would have been the most intelligent, and it would give it longer shelf life. You'd make more money because you could sell all the parts. Like, just like a hard drive is, you could do that with RAM, with maybe the processor. That's what I would do. Because then it would last longer. I mean, it would have a shelf life. It would actually be powerful. I know they make money on things like Pros, because you know they'll have a PS5 Pro or something. Is it going to be 4K? Does anybody know? I thought it was next year, 2020, like probably holiday. That's what I was thinking. Guess I can't do that on stream. It's just not fast enough. My friend put natural talent on number. I should try that. I don't know if they have a specific date right now. Pretty sure they don't. I thought it's just holiday. You know, them and Xbox will probably come out at the same time. Oh man, we gotta do 3 of these. I have no idea. Did either of them give a date? I thought it just said like holiday or something. Hey, what's up, man? You heard Xbox gonna be a PC. Well, they're technically all computers, man. And I'm definitely doing that solo, because that took way too long. I mean, they're all technically PCs, just wrapped in a small plastic case, and then they use cheap parts, you know. I just hope there's no launch problems. That's the only thing I don't like about getting it on the first day. If I like did that, or if I like stood in line for it. If it's got a problem. I remember the 360 was awful. When I got the 360, it didn't even work. And then if you moved it with the disc in it, it would destroy your game. So it destroyed my game. My first game. I remember I got Oblivion. I got Elder Scrolls for 360. And I moved it sideways with the disc in it. Because nobody knew about that at that time. Then I had to talk the store into letting me get a different one, saying that the Xbox screwed it up. And then I had to send in my 360 on the first, like, the second day I had it. I had to send it in, basically. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be... Does anyone know if it's going to be 4K? Yeah, you should, man. I mean, it's fun. I really got to, it sucks though, like the chat and like the Twitch chat net, that you got to pay money for that. That's what sucks. Because I hate asking people for money to do that. I don't really, you know, that's why the chat room isn't like as cool as like I could make it. I've thought about doing it or just trying it for a bit, but so this, I got the new arm cannon. See, this is the new sentient arm cannon, guys. So this is going to probably be important in the new war. What is with this? Oh. I was reading the chat. What, the resolution? 8K? What? Did they say the specs? Oh, good, man. You definitely need Saturn for leveling stuff up. $8,000? No. No. When I'm talking about the resolution, like 4K, 4,000. And he said 8K in response to that. Yeah, you definitely need Helene. That's where I used to level stuff up a lot when I was new. Oh, this one. Resolution is how many, like, bits the screen has. Like, how many... It's like a grid. Like, a screen is like a grid. So, like, some TVs... Have you ever heard of 1080i or 1080p or 720p? That's its resolution. It's how many pixels are in the grid, kinda. It gives you a sharper image the more there are. More pixels, the sharper it'll be. Can't survive Helene? What frame are you using? And aren't you playing public? Don't you have vitality on? And you gotta keep moving, man. Don't just sit there. Bolt is a little squishy, but if you build them right, you can just shock the entire map. Public no work for you? What do you mean? Was your internet bad? You have to. How are you gonna level stuff up? Can't level stuff up very good if you're only by yourself. I like this Shadu. I don't think the damage is like really strong. I was looking at another YouTuber. He made a video on the Shadu, right? And he goes like, OP! They always say that. I can't stand YouTubers that have to say OP build. They always say that. Like, come on. And it wasn't even an OP build. It's not overpowered. We're just like destroying guys. You know, like that is used so frequently. It's starting to lose its meaning. It doesn't work. No, not all. Just because it says squads open doesn't mean anything. You gotta wait for people sometimes. I do. So if I go to public, right? On a defense, sometimes I gotta wait there. I don't want to open it to public, but sometimes you gotta wait there and then people will just come in. But go to on Helene Calder, it'll work. Like, some places, Calder, aren't frequently used. So nobody is on them. So when you're saying, like, Hydron and stuff like that, and Helene, people go to those maps. So you will find people. Yeah. If it was $8,000, nobody would buy it. You could buy, like 3 or 4 high-end PCs for $8,000 if it was that much. That would be just terrible. God, would that be terrible if it was $8,000? That would be such a waste. You could get like a crazy ass PC for that amount of money, even more. Like, you could probably get 2. You could probably get like 360 screens and everything. Yeah, if it was 8,000 or 5,000 or anything like that, it'd be nobody would buy that, man. There's just no way. I know. Sure as hell I wouldn't. Yeah, I've heard 600, I've heard 800, I've heard 500. I can't see it being any less than 600, but did they say it's going to be 8? I'm so busy reading the chat, I'm going so slow on this mission. If it was 8K, dude, that'd be insane. I'd be like, screw that. No way. I keep forgetting I'm on the Grenier side. I'm all trying to melee him and crap. Oh no, not this. There's been times this gets bugged where I couldn't even go. Only if somebody else hosts sometimes and they have a bad internet connection, I can't even do this mission. Oh crap. Why did they make that? What, like, why would you make it where we could fall in there? That's so stupid. They do some dumb things in their level design sometimes where I'm like, why would you do that? I don't like that it, when you fall off maps sometimes, it irritates me, the whole resetting thing. Sometimes I wish I could go down there. You know, instead of, or go down in some areas. Like, there's certain maps where I could have easily went down there and jumped back up. But nope, it reset like that. It kind of is annoying. It's like, why even have that? It's just to, like, challenge our parkour or what? I love Ember, man. Ember's so good now. Oh, this turned into a rescue? Oh, crap. So, a lot of people who are newer in this game, if you don't know, things like rescues and that, you can use air support charges, like this. Where is it? I guess I don't have it anymore. Oh, there it is. Air support charge. Now watch. I'll call in my ship. And watch the time. See how the time stopped? Well, now I found the guy, but... Why can't I get my... Why can't I shoot my weapon? There we go. So yeah, each ship does something different, just so you guys know. That was something I didn't know when I first started playing Warframe. I didn't know you could call an air support. And I think one of them bombs, like has a gun. I always use the Lisette though, because stopping rescues, especially in like Lua, when you got the Lua rescue, Is Sedna the last planet? See, like, the thing is, they opened up new tile sets when I started playing, so it was like the order was done differently for me than it would be for you. But I know it's at the end. I don't know. Where's Kuva Fortress in the pecking order? I know it rotates, so it really isn't like that. I wonder if Barrow, does anyone know if Barrow had that new mod yet? Not for console, but for PC. Alright, so we did the invasion. I really need Kuva. Like, seriously need Kuva, but I don't want to do this crap. I want a survival. Let's see. So Sedna connects to Void and Pluto. So one section of the Void is probably after, if you haven't done this yet. And these are extremely important because mod is awesome. I love mod. Hepit and Ani though, man. Those are the two. You want relics? That is a place to go. You'll donate me Kuva. Is that even possible? Kuva just goes so fast. Somebody, one of my subs said like, oh, I got plenty of Kuva. I got 20k. I was like, that's nothing. That'll go so fast. Like you can burn like 1 million pretty fast. That's why I always hated how cheap they were about it. Oh, I forgot I got an Orthos Ribbon yesterday. Another thing, I should go unlock this ribbon. Let's go unlock this ribbon. Kuva transplant. I think it's so fitting that I have the Shadu on, and it's a sentient kill. That would be so awesome if I got a Shadu ribbon. Oh. So I gotta kill 5 sentients. I think the coolest place to do this is probably Jupiter, even though it's not the quickest. I do not want to use the pennant though. I like the pennant, but it needs a lot of forma. I mean, look at this. I'm trying to do a heavy build with it because it's got that passive. But a heavy build with it, it's kind of like, it's kind of rough. Because there's no polarities on it. Technically, I need to format this again, but I only have 1 forma left. I can't believe I'm that low on forma right now. Screw it. I'm gonna format it. It needs it. Yeah, I mean, I want to someday count all the forma I've used. So I mean, like, look at this, okay? See the number of forma? Let's go by forma count. Just look at in Warframes alone how much I've used. 12, 8, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Look at all this forma. 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. Just on Warframes. And then when you just look at weapons, oh. Look at this. 9, 8, 8, 8, 8, 7, 7, 7, 7, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Look at this. Just counting this is just crazy. Look at That is a lot of... That's just primaries. Then you got your secondaries. 8766. Man. Oh my god. Can you... I want to count it someday, but I don't know if I could. I had a feeling someone was going to mention that. Look at this, though. Actually, melees aren't as bad with Forma. Because melee builds haven't changed too much. You always need V slots. But when I, like, say if something changes or you gotta change something, you gotta Forma over a Forma slot sometimes. You know, it kind of sucks. I think I'm gonna go Zenuric. What I like about Zenuric is for heavy, it's got this. It's got Inner Might. Increase heavy attack efficiency. Yeah, melee is definitely the best weapon, weapon type in Warframe. You can just kill so much quicker with melee than you can anything else. Except, like, an Ogress, maybe, I can kill pretty fast, but still, melee's still faster. Well, not really. Not with my Ogress build. It's pretty OP right now. I think the damage could use a buff on it, on the Ogress, but the build that I have on it, I absolutely love, and I hated the Ogress. I absolutely hated it. Until I started building it right. Until I put Cautious Shot on there, primed Fast Hands, now I love it. I absolutely freaking love that weapon now. Let's see, I gotta do Nightmares. Any Nightmares? I gotta do a Syndicate too. I suppose I could do that. It's a Void Fissure. Sortie? I didn't even look at the sortie. Oh, it didn't recite yet. It's in a minute. God dang it, there's nothing. There's no good... There's this. I could do this. This is going to take forever, though. I'm not a big mobile defense fan. Except for Kuvalich's. I like mobile defense. If anybody wants to get in on this, you can. The only thing is, I need to kill the Sentient. They'll let me kill the Sentient if anybody wants to come. I want to ask my day for $100. My dad. Do you think he will give it for Christmas and my B-Day? I don't know your dad, man, so I couldn't tell you. I couldn't answer that. Doesn't your dad, like, live down the street or something? Oh, I didn't get the good beginning. Hopefully I get a good room. Okay, so let's see what this Wise Razor Pennant does. These guys are really weak though, so I guess this isn't a really good test. Oh boy. I love Necros. Absolutely love Necros. Shit. I'm gonna have to, Ooh, an Amber Star. I'm like always excited when I see an Amber Star because it's like they seem like they fixed their drop rate a little. They were really bad for a while where I like just could not get a Amber Star for the life of me. It's that bad? What's so bad? You're 8 years old, right? You said you were 8 years old. How do you need money? What do you need money for right now? One good about Warframe, it's free. You don't got to spend any money at all. And it's one of the best games out there, I think. Railjack needs to be rebalanced, though. They need to fix it. Like, I love Railjack. It's so fun. I should do a review. But it's just so unbalanced. I mean, Arch Melee does not work for crap. You cannot do anything with that. Arch Melee is so garbage in that. Like, it's unusable. And that shouldn't be, you know. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna make it! Ah! It wouldn't let me transfer. That's the only thing about streaming. Because normally in mid-air I can transfer and dash, and I can't do that when I stream, which sucks. Food for your family? Don't you guys get food stamps? What happened to all your food? That's not your responsibility. You gotta get out of your house. If you don't have food, seriously, you need to get out of your house. For real. Like, your mom does not do a very good job of taking care of you. I mean, you gotta have food. And you said you get food stamps, right? So, I mean, where the hell's that going? And she sells it for real money. You need to get out of there, bro. She sounds like... So she's buying drugs with the money, probably. It's the only thing I could see her doing with that money instead of feeding her damn child. I'm not trying to judge her, but dude, you gotta get out of there. Because she needs help. She's not gonna get it. She's not gonna get the help. Unless she's forced to, unfortunately. I don't want you to force her, but you gotta talk to your aunt or somebody. I keep falling down there. So, I mean, this thing, like, I only have one form on it. I'd like to see what it can do with, like, full mods on, but it's not, like, overpowered by any means. I mean, these guys are not very high level at all, and it's not like it's one-shotting them. It's not even doing that. How am I using it? It's a primary. How did I pick up... How am I using it? This is a bug. When you pick up the mobile defense thing, you can only use secondaries, not primaries. This is funny. So what does she do? She sells her food stamp shit, basically, for like a way discount so people can get groceries with it real cheap. Because that's plenty of money. She would lose, you know, she would lose you in the courts. But easily. Like, social services would take you away if they found out about any of this that's going on with you. The abuse and everything. And dude, I don't know if you want to talk about all this because this is online. This is on the internet, you know. So you might want to, I don't know. I know it's kind of personal. I mean, you're the one that brought all this stuff up, but if you're in California, there's probably a number you can call. They'd scoop you right up. And if you don't have family that can take care of you, like your aunt or somebody, then they'll assign you somewhere, because you got to get out of that house. You can't be getting blood on your shirt, getting beat up. You're not going to school. Hey, what's up? You know, you got to get out of there. Your mom's not taking care of you, bro. I mean, you need money for food? Come on, this is ridiculous. You got to get out of there. You got to talk to somebody about that. Because this is going to really hurt you. Like, not going to school, you need to be going to school. It's really important you go to school, seriously. You want to become a streamer? There's nothing to becoming a streamer. It's not as easy as you think, though. Especially, like, making videos and that. The thing is, I don't have the hardware for it. To do a lot of the editing, I have to do it on my PlayStation because my PC is just for recording music. I have like a music studio, so like that's all I use it for. That's why I don't play Warframe on PC. Like me? No, you don't. I only have 100 subscribers. I think you'd want to be a YouTuber that has a lot, does a lot better, you know. And you want to do something else. I mean, this isn't exactly doing anything for the world, to be honest. I'm helping you guys in a game and stuff. It's fun. But you want to give your life a little more meaning than this, you know. Well, don't look up to people like me, that's for sure. I mean, we're playing video games. Video games are fun, they're entertaining, and they can teach you a lot of stuff. They can help you with hand and eye coordination. They can help with exercising your brain, with puzzles and stuff. There's a lot of good things they do, and they're just like, they're better than movies, to be honest, you know. I don't like when there's a lot of adults who think that video games are for kids, and I hate that. Because video games have some real good adult stories and content. And it's better than a movie, in my opinion, because you're actually, like, in the movie, like, you know, you're experiencing it. And I get so irritated when adults say that games are for kids, kind of, or, oh, you're immature because you play video games. I get so irritated about that. Because it's an art form, just like anything else. You know? And it's actually a really awesome art form. It's actually harder to do than a movie. You gotta do a lot of the same stuff a movie has, but even more. Like, way more work. And some video games, like, they just put it... Like, I forget the guy's name from, the guy who just did Death Stranding. Like, that guy's an artist. I know that game isn't like the most exciting game in the world, you know, but his stories and stuff have always been top of the line, like movie productions. You want to be famous for video games? Why do you want to even be famous? There's no point. Like, fame is not really what it's cut out to be. I have really weird beliefs on that, though. I don't really believe... Like, one thing I took in school and stuff was I always studied, like, psychology and everything. And they always talk about the ego, right? And what the ego wants and why the ego exists in life. Like, if we didn't have an ego, we couldn't even say I. We wouldn't be able to survive, basically. That's kind of what it's for. But people knowing who you are doesn't really matter. Like, say when you pass away, when you're dead, what does it matter if somebody just knew your name? Do you know what I mean? I think it's what you do is more important than if everybody knows what you do or what you've done. You know, like, it's kind of an illusion. There's some philosophies that believe everything's an illusion, kind of like a dream. So, like, there's no, like, fame is just made up. It's kind of just dumb, you know? And it actually rottens you. Like, it will, you know? Yeah, but you gotta make yourself happy first, Anthony. If you don't make yourself happy, you can't make people happy. You know what's funny? A lot of the people who, like comedians, like Chris Farley and that, they died. They said they were the most unhappy people, and they made everybody else happy. Isn't that crazy? Richard Pryor, same thing. Just like absolutely depressed, and he's so funny. You know, like. They were so funny, but yet they were so scarred and like not happy at all. Isn't that so crazy how much happiness they brought, but they couldn't make themselves happy? Like they had this hole. Isn't that a bummer? It's kind of sad, but they bring so much happiness in people's lives and just laughs, you know. And then they were so just straight up depressed. Like some of my favorite comics were that way, or like comedians, Bill Hicks. Richard Pryor, just crazy. Like they were just downright sick of everything. It's so cool. It's so crazy. You know. I'll be happy once I made people happy, I guess. I mean, that is a way to be happy, but I mean, what do you want to do? You want to do video game streaming to make people happy? I mean, it's an entertaining thing, but it's hard to entertain because, first of all, there's just the chat, so you don't really necessarily know what they even want to watch, you know? And I've gotten, like, in philosophical conversations like this, and then people just leave. So then I'm like, shit, I shouldn't, like, go off on that, you know what I mean? Okay, so we got the sorties up. So it's just kind of interesting. Make videos. So what kind of videos do you want to make? You know, like, it's so crazy. Like, I would love to be how iFlynn had it for Warframe. I think that's awesome. You know, like, and he just stepped away from it, and I don't think he needed to. But he wasn't happy doing Warframe content anymore. You know, like, he just wasn't, and he's like, that's most important to me. You know, he's like, this feels like a job, but it's like, kind of was his job. Like, I don't think he worked. I think he just did YouTube stuff. So, I mean, it's unfortunate that it wasn't making him happy at all, but that's the most important thing. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but really, in reality, I should have my PC right next to me, you know, and, like, if I really want to, like, take streaming to the next level, you know, I probably could. I would have to join a Discord, you know, with a crew. One thing I'm not big into is advertising, you know, I don't go into chats, I don't do, you know what I mean, and advertise my channel. I don't do that stuff. Pretty much all my subs are just from people just coming in. Just randomly. All of them are like that. Just about. I think I have 5 friends that subbed. See? But anyway, look. See the number of people? So, that's what I'm talking about. See, I'm blabbing, and that's what happens, you know. And I know they want to watch Warframe, but just chatting. Good. I'm glad, Calder. And that's the thing, most of my streams are usually just people coming in, chatting for a bit, you know, just me with one or two people, you know. The only time I really get a lot of people is if, it depends on my title, really, how I do the title. Good, glad to hear. You know, but I mean, don't get, another thing too, you don't want to be bummed. I know sometimes things bad happen and you're not going to be happy all the time. Just don't let that discourage you. Like, I know you get discouraged when you're not, when things, oh no. Not the daddy thing again. Let's see. So I could kill sentience to open the ribbon. Just finished Helene, huh? Yeah, really though, you should definitely open it up to public for Helene. You'll level your stuff up way faster, Calder. And you'll get more mods, you'll get more loot, you'll get more resources and all that stuff. I gotta get something. 25 waves by yourself? Oh, nice, you got arbitration. I love arbitration. Oh, good. I hope you leveled up a couple weapons. Always bring a good weapon and some levels just to level, you know, some weapons just to level up. Whenever you do, like Helene, now that you got that, that's huge. You're gonna see, you're gonna be able to level up so much faster now that you got Helene unlocked. Alright. I would love it if I got the Shadoo. Alright. Let's see. Why would that be weird? Alright, we're gonna unlock it. I'm not trying to, I wouldn't, I wish, I know, at least me, when I was 8 years old, I didn't know what love was. But hey, if you feel a way I can't tell you, you know, you don't, so. God dang it. Oh, dude, Red, don't worry about that at all, man. Don't apologize about that, man. People have other things to do. It's not a big deal at all. For real, though, don't apologize. Seriously, it's totally cool. Alright. See if we can get a sentient. I could do a survival. Yeah, it's hard to explain, but I know what you mean. I know when you feel strongly about Love though, once that happens, you'll realize it's something totally further. But that's good, man. That's good, Anthony. I'm glad to hear you got a bright spot, you know? Because you definitely concern me sometimes with some of the things you say, but don't worry, man. There's good things in life, so don't get too down. Oh crap, this is not the right build. I am not going to survive in this. This is my low-level Saren build. There it is. Oh my god, I'm totally gonna die. I got one. She don't want you getting bullied for dating her. I can't believe you're dating at 8 years old, bro. I was so busy hanging out with friends when I was 8 that I don't think dating or anything like that didn't happen till 12, 13 with girls. Not till later. 8 years old? No way. It's definitely not worried about dating, that's for sure. At 8. But when you're that young, man, dumping and dating or whatever, being a couple, that happens back and forth so much. It's so goofy when you're that young. You're 48? Calder, so you're 48? Okay. Oh, you probably will. I've done it, and I've done it by accident, even. Yeah, like I didn't intend to. It can just happen sometimes. Alright, here comes the sentience. What? Because a girl said she liked me once, and I didn't like her that way. So that broke her heart, you know what I mean? Like, things like that, that's happened, you know, with people who are friends of mine, you know? It's not something I wanted to do or even thought, you know, that it would happen. Alright, that's another one. That's another. Huh. Real relationship at 8 years old. That is crazy. No offense, but that's nuts, man. Alright, Calder, later, man. Thanks for joining us. But yeah, Anthony, that's crazy. Let me see what build I got. Because this is not the right build. This is like for low level stuff. Oh, this is for my ribbon. That was for unlocking a different ribbon. Low level. Here we go. You told us. You don't remember telling me? Short-term memory loss. Alright, let's hope I can get it done right here. Look at how much better this build is. Yeah, there's ways to help you improve your memory if you have that problem. You have to do association. Basically, whenever you're trying to memorize something, think of something that'll help you remember it by associating it to something else that you will remember. Come on, sentience. Here we go. Oh no, he's doing the thing. Got one. What? Why didn't that count? That one didn't count. What the heck? Oh, that's garbage. I'm by myself. How the hell did I not kill it? It's not like it killed itself. That happened with the first one, too. The first two that I did, the second one did the same thing. It didn't count. Unless it's a different type of sentient, it just doesn't count, but it should. They're all sentients. Alright. Anthony, what age are you really, though? So you're 14 or are you 8? You told me you were 12, too. That sounds like an 8-year-old when they do things like that. Because I don't really care what your age is, but Just try to tell the truth. Because if you don't, you know what happens to people who don't tell the truth? Nobody believes them when they do tell the truth. You know, and it sucks when you are telling the truth and people don't believe you because you've lied in the past or something, you know. I know I've had that happen. Huh. Here they come. And I'm missing. There, got it. Apparently, well, that's... Only you can make it better. I know it shouldn't be on you to do that right now at your age. You shouldn't. But you're going to have to do something, man, to make it better. Because I don't think... It really sucks, but it doesn't sound like your mom or anybody's going to take care of you very well. Maybe she thinks you're old enough to take care of yourself. I don't know, but... You don't even have food on the table, and that is horrible, dude. I mean, our last conversation bothered me. Now you're telling me you don't have food, and you're trying to look for somebody to give you money? I mean, to eat? That's crazy, man. In this country, that should not be a problem. You know, and it's obviously not the government's fault. She's spending it on... She's selling her food stamps. You know, like... And her children can't eat. That's messed up. Do you have any siblings? Three? Oh, wow, does that drive me nuts? Knowing that she can't even take care of one and she has 4 kids? No offense, but that's horrible, dude. I'm not trying to, like, be judgmental to your mom, but if you got 4 kids, you shouldn't be selling your food stamps. Thanks, Ahmad. Thanks. And then he's bumming me out, man, with this terrible crap he's dealing with that he shouldn't have to at his age. 14, you shouldn't have to worry about that. Oh. How old are they? Are 2 of them 18 or something? That's why? 2 of them old enough to move out? Or different parents? Alright, let's see what I got. Come on, Shadu. Yeah, she's got to start caring about herself a little more. Therefore, caring about you as well. Something is like wrong. Like she's not mentally happy. And she's trying to fill that happiness in a different way, which sucks. Because it'd be different if she didn't have kids. I'd be like, do whatever you gotta do. But having somebody who depends on you, you can't do that crap. I'm sorry. That's horrible, man. You don't even know, do you ever see them or something? One is 17, the oldest. Then my sis, 11. My other brother, I don't know his age. And the other one is, I don't know his age. Okay. What did we get? Come on, Shadu. Wouldn't that be awesome? Tonkor? I just got a Tonkor. I literally just got one. I gotta sell these. Oh, you don't know your brothers? Are they half brothers or? Can I have it, please? Everybody wants a Tonkor ribbon. They're actually worth a lot now because of the Kuva Tonkor. Didn't I try giving you a ribbon? I tried giving you a ribbon not long ago. Or something. I tried giving you something and you kept... I couldn't even invite you. Remember that? God, I need a survival. Ooh, this is not good. Not a Tonkor, man. I'm not gonna give you a Tonkor. Even that, I could use that. I gotta try to get a better one. I need Kuva though. So I'm gonna try to roll all three and try to take the best one. Man, you got a dysfunctional family, Anthony. I can't believe they're all half. So your mom has had kids with different people each time? All of them? She's got to stop breeding. Sorry, but she's got to stop. I actually would like them to make rules about that. You shouldn't keep having kids if you don't even take care of them. She's basically having kids as a job. That's her job. And I don't like that. But she's not taking care of them. She's just taking the benefits, like welfare and stuff like that, and having kids to get more money. And that's not good. Like those people, I'm sorry, I know this sounds bad, but they should make her infertile so she can't do it anymore. I'm sorry, but if you can't take care of your kids and you're doing it for money, we gotta make you infertile. No more. You're done. This planet is freaking overpopulated as it is. We don't need people who do that just for money. Like, have kids for money. That irritates me that she's doing that. You know? And doesn't take care of you. And you're getting abused and all that. That is making a worse world doing that, you know? That's all that's doing. If you're not, like you said, you're not going to school and you get abused and all this crap, what's going to happen? You have no education, you're going to end up in jail. That's what's going to end up happening. Because you can't, you know, That's why you need to get the hell out of there, dude. Get out of there. As quick as possible. Or your life is going to get worse. And you don't want that. You know, I don't want that for anybody. And I wish she could get help. She sounds like she needs help. She really does. That's what she needs. She doesn't need to go to jail or anything. She needs help. You know, but I don't know enough to say what exactly that is, but it sounds like she needs it. No, you don't go to jail. I'm just saying, if you could end up that way. It's very likely you're going to end up that way, but I'm not saying you will. But if you have no parents taking care of you, and you're not going to school, and you're getting abused, you know what I mean? What are you going to do? You know? I know, but what's going to happen, Anthony, and this happens to a lot of people, is you're going to need to survive somehow. And if you can't get a job or something like that, people usually turn to the wrong ways to get money when that happens. You know, because you need to eat. You know, like right now you're talking about how should I get money? What can I do to get money? What happens when you're so hungry you got to do something to get that, to feed yourself? I'm not talking about killing. You can go to jail just for anything. You know, something, trying to get money and support yourself in a way that, you know, that would be bad, you know. That's all I'm saying, man. That's why at least go to school. Make sure you do that. I'm not trying to be like a dad for you or anything. I'm just saying make sure you go to school. Because it's important. You gotta do, like, it's really hard to get jobs and stuff like that if you don't even have a GED. Like, there's a lot of things in life you need to learn from school, even though I know the public education kind of can suck sometimes, but it's better. Like, you need to learn. It's actually the law. Like, your mom could go to jail for not having you go to school. Alright. So, we got this XLS Warframe adapter. Does anybody else want to do the sword eat? You know, and I'm not trying to judge your mom or anything like that. She needs help. I mean, I'm not one to say what kind of help that is, but she sounds like it. She's drinking like that and selling her food stamps. Oh, where you got no food to eat? Something is up. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to former the Shadu again. See, Anthony, that's bad. No, you don't want to die. Seriously. And that's what I'm saying, man. You need help. You're just talking about a girl and all this stuff. There are good things in life. But bad things will never go away. Yeah, which core build do you want, Red? Like, why am I here? Well, I can tell you, a lot of people don't know what the purpose of life is, right? They always say we don't know what we're doing here, but that's not true. We do know what we're doing here. We're just being told that it's to buy stuff. You know? We're just being made into consume, to buy stuff. And that's our purpose. That is no purpose. That is the purpose of a disease, to consume and spread, breed and consume. That's what diseases do, and that's what they're teaching us to do. But there's way more to life than that. Well, to answer the question, what are we doing here? What is life, right? What's the meaning of life? What are we doing here, right? To answer that, all you got to say is what's the difference between life and death. And I'm not talking about breathing. But the real, like, difference of life and death, that's how you know what, like, logically, you can figure out what exactly we're doing here. And I know you're a little younger, but basically, I'm not trying to, like, stomp on anyone's beliefs. Let me give you your core build, bro. But, the difference between life and death is consciousness. That's what makes someone dead or alive. Consciousness is in that body, right? That's the difference. So how could it be anything but consciousness? Be the purpose of why we're here, and to learn and to advance that, to evolve our consciousness. Alright, core. Which build do you want, Red? I mean, that's just like a purpose that you can think logically about why we would be here. It makes total sense. Let's see. Yeah, and you can do... I mean, it's amazing what we can do, you know, as people. The Strangle Dome one? Well... I got one that kills, but like for interceptions, you don't want that. Like, you don't, like, this is for killing, and this isn't really what I like using. What I really want, what you really should use for Korra is max duration. 306 duration. For like interceptions and stuff. Defense, this is just like mobile defense. This is great. Now, I use this during arbitration, interceptions. That's why Veneri Bodyguard is on here, so that way you don't die. And I don't kill. That's why the negative power strength. Now, there's other ones. There's a whip build. I have a disruption build. I mean, she's one of my favorites, so... Are you online right now, Red? Because what I could do is just link it to you. Well, you'll always have to worry about the consequences of your actions, Anthony. You can never escape that. Everything has consequences. You can never get away from that. But yeah, if it sounds like you want a simple life that, you know, you're gonna have to work on a farm, you know, work. So you want to be a streamer and a farmer? Or you don't want to farm, you just want to live on a farm? This is my arbitration. This is for excavation. Then I got a whip claw build. This is for crazy damage. With their whip claw. I could probably improve this even more now. Really? That's every child's dream? Interesting. And this is the max duration one. This is the one I use probably most. This is just the CC enemies. This is low energy, low strength. It's just to CC them and not kill. So like in interceptions, it's just to strangle them up. And technically, it'd be a good idea to put power donation on here so you have even less power strength. Now, I have an Aura Former on here, so I can put anything on my Korra. But yeah, that's max duration. Yeah, being a farm is pretty... It's a lot of damn work. It is a lot of work. I have a potato on her? Oh. Ha! I thought that was Anthony that said that. Because he's talking about farming potatoes, dude. And now you're talking about having a potato on Korra. That was weird. Okay. Yeah, it's good you have a potato on her. I have an Aura Former because I love her so much, man. She's my favorite. She's one of my favorite. I still love Volt. Volt will always be my favorite, but Korra comes up there, man. She's so good right now. Now that she can loot stuff, oh. And I have a disruption build. This is for tankiness. Now you probably don't have some of these mods like Prime Vigor, but that's just for disruption. So like Lua disruption. You have 5 Former right now on her, or just you have 5? Yeah, keep making them. Don't stop. You'll never have enough. Never. If you don't have a blueprint right now running, make sure you go get one. Run one every day. Like, I tried doing it right away when I don't have one. Sometimes that always doesn't happen, but I have nothing to level up. I forgot I gotta delete this. This is that free one we got. I already have it, so I don't need it anymore. I need to get Kuva. There just hasn't been a good Kavival. There hasn't been a... I wanted to do a Requiem Kavival. I don't even want to do regular ones anymore. I love my Grakata. My Prisma Grakata. I love this weapon, man. It's definitely one of my favorites. It's so cool looking, too. Yeah, I normally don't do Kuva floods anymore. It's just, I feel like they're just, Like, there's nothing I can... Like, Kuva Survival just seems like the best way to get Kuva right now. Floods and Siphons don't seem that fast to me. They used to be, but then they fixed a bug that we used to use. Got my Mesa. Now, this is going to be pretty tough. If anyone wants to join the sortie, let me know. I mean, I can send an invite to you. I don't have any credits. I gotta do my Night Wave. I didn't do my Night Wave. I gotta go to the Orb Valis, do some bounties. I gotta do some more Nightmares, and I gotta do Syndicates. Your Gauss? Yeah, I like Gauss. I don't think he's the greatest frame in the game. Like, I wouldn't use him for something like this. Like an Exterminate? No, thank you. He just doesn't kill quick enough for me. Yeah, he's got that fire rate on Redline, but he just doesn't kill fast enough for me. I mean, buffing your weapons is awesome, how he does that, but he doesn't buff anybody else's, which I was a little disappointed about. You know, I really thought he was going to be a little support, and he doesn't support anybody. His 3 is better now. I haven't messed with it enough, though. I have a build just for that. Just for, like, defense. I mean, a Gauss can't do what a Mesa or a Saren can do, you know? Like, just can't kill like they can. Gara can on defenses and stuff. Like, Gara can be really good at that. She can wipe out a whole map. But, like, that's the thing about, like, guys like Grendel and Gauss. They can't do that kind of killing. Rhino can't either. That's why I don't use Rhino much. He can't kill like that. He can kill low levels. Oh, shit. This is a Juggernaut. He's gonna kill me. Unless he stands up. See, this is elemental enhancement. Oh, and I'm knocked down. I gotta get my 3 back. There we go. Like, Mesa, though, is one of those frames that you need to be almost a veteran to use. She's OP if you got things like Arcane Energize. You know, like, there's a lot of things that make her really good, and Arcane Energize makes her so good. Like, that's one Arcane I never take off my Mesa, ever. Yeah, and it's hard. Mesa's hard. If you don't have the right mods, she's not easy to build for. Like, if you're new, I remember trying Mesa being like, I don't like her at all. Like, I didn't think she was that good. I mean, she's got the damage reduction, but if you don't have duration, that's worthless. So, like, you need certain mods. Like Prime Continuity, stuff like that. Constitution's easy to get, though, when you're new. I sell those like crazy. I just got one today, actually. Oh, shit. These guys got elemental enhancement. These guys do some serious damage with the toxin. God, but Mesa can be so good. But it's a lot of Forma, too. I put a lot of Forma. And you need all the primed mods for her to be good. It's better than nothing. Regular continuity is better than nothing. But you really need a lot of primed mods, because you need Prime Pistol Gambit. You need Magnum Force maxed. You need a lot of that stuff maxed. She needs a lot of mods that, you know, are mostly people who are more like veteran than new to make her really excellent. Alright, let's get out of here. Look at Carrier, you guys. Definitely make sure you get that looter. I'm telling you. Well, who cares about Lex Prime? See, that's the thing. If you have your Mesa built good, you don't use weapons. I didn't use a weapon at all. I think I used my melee a few times. What did I get? 11 melee kills. 11 melee kills out of 243. All the rest were my pistols. Like, Mesa doesn't use Alex Prime. You do know that, right? Mesa uses her regulators. Her regulators Prime. And regulators if it's a regular Mesa. And you gotta build those correct. You know, if you don't build those, like, look at how much form I got in my Mesa. Like, it's a lot. Because, let's see. My regulators right here, right? Now, check out these mods. For a new player, this is too hard to build this. With this good of damage. If it'll ever fucking load. I mean, we're talking Pistol Gambit and Target Cracker maxed. Magnum Force, that's another rank 10 maxed. Hornet Strike maxed. You know, like, that's a lot of endo for new players. You know, that's Corrosive. Then I got for Index. I got Radiation for Index. And that's Primed Heated Charge. Viral. Let's see. You know, same as the beginning. And then Gas, you got Heated Charge again. You know, that's a lot of endo. This build right here, look at that. Magnum 4, these 4 mods, that's a lot of freaking endo. Yeah. Once you unlock Arbitration, though, that's when I had an easier time with everything. Once you get Arbitration, I leveled up everything. Even ones that I don't even use. Good, very good. It's a lot, but to get them maxed, you know what I'm saying? That was, and that was how many formas? Was that 3? Did I put 3 formas to get those on? Let's see, I forgot to look. 5 formas. 5. That is a lot to get this to fit. What's up, Dead? Dead Phoenix, huh? So, like, that's 5 formas. Then Mesa, I put how many on? 4. That's 9 formas I put on her. Now it's probably overkill. I think 3 was fine. I used 3 for a long time. Shit, my headset's broken. So I used 3 for a long time, but I wanted to, oh, I put an Umbral on her. That's why there's 4. I just did this. Yo, what's up? Remember you? I don't really... did you go by a different name? This weapon is so good, guys. When Barrow has this, make sure you pick this up. This weapon is so fantastic. And now that we can use Stabilizer on our weapon Exilus slot, it's awesome. Oh, okay. What's up, Drift? Yeah, well, I can't tell when you change your name, man. So anyway, like, you need to have a lot of resources and a lot of endo in Mesa for her to be really excellent. Like, super good. Okay, so interception. So now I can show you the Korra. What I do with Korra. And which build I use. Now that and I don't kill. Not in interceptions, I don't. Now, you guys need resources, so I get why you guys do, but I don't. I don't need these resources. I need other stuff. The hell is this? See, this is another thing, guys. Make a Warframe.market account so you get messages. I probably have messages on my phone right now, but I haven't been looking at it at all. Yes, no, I remember you. Let's sell this real quick. But see what I mean? I don't use the trade chat. Fuck that. It's a waste. Waste of time. I mean, I do use it, but... What's up, Prince? I do use the trade chat once in a while, but... Like, with Market, it's just so good. That app, or whatever you want to call it, that website is so good. I don't know if I would have stuck with Warframe if I didn't use that. Because I was able to buy so much cool stuff in this game because of it without spending any money. How is your life? Who are you talking to, Anthony? So how's everybody been? How's my life? It's okay right now. Not bad. I mean, it's all a matter of perspective, right? Sometimes when you gotta think about how many people are so bad, like bad off. Like, there's people who are just worried about eating every day. Every single day they gotta worry about eating. Or like having a roof over the head. I can't even imagine that. So when you put things like that in perspective, you really realize, like, how could I complain? What the hell? Not right now. I'm definitely done with that for a while. I need a long break. What the hell? What is going on? We were just in a dojo, weren't we? Yeah, I take care of her right now. Her health isn't all that good. I'm not gonna really get into that, but... Do you sit there for trade chat, Red? Guess how old? Ten away. You're 10 off. The first guess was 10 off. The second one was 3 off. Gotta go up. Yep. People always say, though, that I look like I'm 20s, in the high 20s. I probably look a little older now, though, since I don't get that really as much anymore. But like even a year or two ago, people would be like, I thought you were in your 20s. So, because I'm really young at heart. I don't ever want to be an old fart, and I don't want to be... I have a lot of friends that are grouchy, married, and just... They have kids already, and they're just... Their life is over. They do the same thing every day. They're done. I almost feel like I have to, like, touch their... feel their pulse. It's weird, like, when you're in a situation like that, you don't even realize when you're not happy. You just do. You just, like, live and coast. And you don't do anything anymore. They don't go on adventures, you know, like, life is an adventure, and they don't do that no more, you know, like, it's pretty much like watch football, go to work, come back, watch sports. That's like all they do, you know, like, or go to a bar, maybe, like, or something, you know, I don't know. Everybody, I'm just saying, that's not for me. That's not the life for me. That's, people judge me for that, for not wanting that, because that's what we're told to do. But that's just not what I want. You know, I don't think I'll get married. I'm pretty sure I won't. And I've been in long relationships. I think 12 years straight I wasn't single, you know, with 2 different girlfriends, and one of them I was engaged to, and I'm done with that. Like, I need a long break. I felt like I was losing myself. Well, what's you doing streaming for 5 people? What do you mean? Do you have Chroma Prime system? No, don't you always ask me for Chroma Prime system? I'll help you farm it, Noah, if you want. Do you have the relic? Noah? Go farm the relic. Go farm it, man. You can get anything in this game. If you want it, go get it. You can get anything. Party and shit? What? Huh. You used to have his Prime systems? I don't know. It's just, I'll help you farm it. I ain't gonna give it to you. I went and farmed it. Dude, it's so easy to get stuff in this game. If you need something, go get it. You know, if it's not vaulted, there's no excuse for you not to get it. Like, let me look real quick. So I go to equipment, right? Void relic. Chroma. Always use search. I have a friend, he's MR27, and he never uses the search, and he can never find anything. And I'm like, would you just use the damn search? Yeah. You do have to spend a little bit of time, but that's what this game is. Spending time playing it. Like, it's about the experience. I think, see, like, we are so conditioned to consume. Like I said, get stuff, get stuff, get stuff. But the experience of getting it is what's important. Like, I have a friend that buys everything in this game, and he gets bored. Because he buys everything. How is that even fun? You know what I mean? Like, that wouldn't be fun to me. If I bought every Prime accessory pack and stuff like that, how would that be fun? Would you guys like doing that? Just say somebody gave you 150,000 plat or something. Or like, and he just bought everything. You'd be done with the game. Would you even play? Like, there would be no point to playing, would there? I mean, you could play a little bit for the experience of it, but getting the stuff is part of the fun to me. You know? Like, I don't know, it's part of the fun to me, at least. Farming for different mods. This game, though, does a really shitty job of telling you where to get all that stuff, though. I don't like that. You have a Redeemer Prime. I've Equinox. I gotten far, but I've only been playing for a month. Well, you've been playing longer than a month, Noah. Because I've known you longer than a month. I guess I mean, I don't always see you online, if that's what you mean. Maybe you mean that you play. Where the hell is a pen? I need to write something down. I'm making a new player guide, and I had to redo it. I watched it. It's got to be redone. It's because it's already changed. Everything's changed already. The UI, everything. There's a lot of things that are out of date. That's why there need. I was looking at new player guides. It's C4, isn't it? Or wait, let me see. So if it's a rare, that's Neuro. Now some of these are old. This Neo C1. You don't have any Neo C1s? I'll give you a couple Neo C1s. My God, I got 50 of them. It's actually... No, this is vaulted. Never mind. It probably drops somewhere else now. Can I have 1500 plat? Yeah, sure. I had, what, 5,000 plat a couple months ago? Some of you guys remember that. There are so many things to buy in this game with platinum. And a lot of people that come in my streams and all that, they always need plat. Make a Warframe market account. For God's sakes, you guys. If you need platinum, make a Warframe market account. It's not hard to do. It's free. It's like a friend finder. Just make that. Like, I can't tell. Look at that. I just made 30 plat just talking to you guys, you know? You need to do some relic farming, Noah. What planets are you on? And don't say Earth. People always say that. I'm on Earth. I'm like in the game. Come on. Because you won't have Neo C1. You got to look at other ones too. Noah, go in your relics like I did. Go to this Void Relics. Okay? Click L3, your stick down, and type in Chroma. Make sure you delete the space at the end because it won't show up. Hit R2. It'll bring up all your relics with Chroma stuff in it. You got it, Noah? That's how you find out whether or not you have it or not. And go through the relics that come up. You got to learn to do that, man. Because it's kind of important. Searching in this game is, like, essential. Like, learning how to search in this game, like, if they didn't have that, I'd go crazy. This game would drive me insane. Can you imagine with all the inventory everybody's got? So anyway, if you need to farm that, we can farm that if you need Chroma Systems. Somebody else on the stream needed it, and we did one relic and we got it right away. Now that normally doesn't happen, but so like so like let's see. Chroma Prime Systems. Do you have Neo? There's Neo C1. It's gonna start with a C because it's a Meso C4. You got that? Noah? Yep. Okay, so if you want to, I'll run it with you. Make it radiant though. You gotta make it radiant. Can you make it radiant? If not, do some relics. Don't do this one, but do some other relics. And just get some void traces. Okay? Valkyr, I got some, I'm sure. I don't have... Saren, they just had Saren unvaulted a couple months ago, so I'm sure I have a couple. But just farm regular Saren up too. Regular Saren is just as good. That's who I used for a long time. You know, just farm regular Saren. But Noah, did you make it Radiant? Yeah, Saren got vaulted, yep. But she was unvaulted for a couple months earlier, like September. That's good. But Noah, are you listening? If anybody wants to run Meso, whatever, but you gotta make it Radiant, then we'll run it. So let me know when you have it Radiant. Yep, you gotta go farm them, Noah. Go run some relics, just don't run that one. Alright. Wait, does anyone else want to do anything? Just give me a quick minute. Alright. Alright. People usually need the chassis. It's a good movie. I gotta go drop a deuce. Wow. I'll show you it, but it's not real good. Aegis and barrier is what really is good. She's really good for index. Hold on. Yeah, she's really good for index. This is what you use for index. Wow. Alright. Korra's Kavat, I always do damage and health and animal instinct. It'll respawn if it dies, so it's not the most important thing. This is index. It procs a lot of viral, which is nice for condition overload. But I have 3 Forma on her. I have metal fiber instead of link health. Why? I have link health and metal fiber? I mean, why do I have that instead of link armor? Oh, it's more. Yukabai has what? Now remember, it depends on what Warframe you are too with link mods. Obviously you can only do that with Korra. So I mean, it depends on what your vitality is and all that. For your Kavat stats. Like, I don't have a heck of a lot. I don't use redirection. The hell? So, this is what you want to do with Korra. Now remember, you can only put 2 strangle domes on. That's why I like duration. So you don't have to do that many. Make a rounds, come back. It's weird not playing Railjack. I've been playing like non-stop Railjack. See, there's a leech somewhere. See how my energy is going down? So I'm gonna go away from it. Really? Basically, because my energy was going down, I had to get away from the enemies. Because there was a leech. But yeah, look at this. It even gets to the point when you're by yourself that you only have to put 1 down. It's really nice. Can you hear me? What do you mean? Now we kill all the enemies to bring the wave. Guess we have a guest. I usually like catching B's second, because D can be pretty tough sometimes. What's a Kuva slage? So Red, are you farming focus now? Can you hear me better now? Or worse? Wonder why that was happening. This didn't break for good. All the headsets are so cheap. I've been looking at them. They look all cheap, all of them. I want one that's not plastic. Like the band, I don't want it to be plastic. Because it always breaks on me when I'm readjusting. See, there's that. Really? What brand makes them like that? What's very good? RIP? RIP? That's the name? I thought you were talking about the price. My volume red is all messed up for you, or what? Okay, so RIP is... Okay, I'll have to look at... That's the cheapest? That's a lot of money for a headset. Well, what is it? What's the name? Yeah. Alright, so you know who we're gonna use for this? Valkyr. Yeah, I don't know what's up. Um... One D, one S. I'm just trying to find out a good headset that isn't gonna break, but I don't want to spend $400. Where the heck are my stubbles? Oh, they're up here. They're 38. Is this my last Forma? Yeah. If I got Forma from the sortie, I actually would not mind that. I have got to eat something. I'm so hungry.
So, like, I was thinking about doing, like, a designated time for streams. You know, like doing it at Friday at 7 or, you know, Sundays at noon or, you know what I mean? I was thinking about doing that. Damn, I'd have to form this. What are you asking what for? I don't think you can hear me, Red. I don't know what else to say, man. I can't yell. You got nobody can hear me? I might have to reset the internet. Let's see. So, orthos. Negative chance to gain combo count. That sounds terrible. Shoot. Corrosive. I don't really like corrosive for infested, but J53. I'll look into that. Do they have it on Amazon? Headsets. My headsets are broke. They're just plastic. One of them was expensive. One of them was like 200 and it freaking lasted a month. The cheap one that I got on Black Friday, which was 30 bucks, at least lasted me 14 months. I gotta get rid of Fury. I don't know what else to do. Put Berserker on instead. And then I gotta bump the status up. Oh wait, the status is actually high. So we're gonna use Valkyr. I'll have to look into it because all of them are always plastic. That's the thing, and badly molded, engineered plastic, like the one that I have. So like the way you readjust it, it goes through the center, you know, and it goes in and out. Well, on the top of one of the adjustment parts is a piece of plastic that was molded and put onto it to seal it. Well, it's just cheap plastic, so it's gonna fall off if you readjust it enough. If you keep readjusting it, it's gonna fall off. It's gonna give because of how they mended it. It's so badly made. And they charge an arm and a leg for that kind of crap. I just got it cheap because it was a Black Friday deal. Oh my god, I definitely don't need attack speed. I forgot I'm Valkyr. Look at that attack speed. Meleeing is so crazy. Oh my god, a Juggernaut. Let's go. Okay. Well, that was fast. Ooh, blood for ammo. Nice. So fast, Valkyr, dude. Valkyr is so strong, dude. I love it. And if my friend didn't tell me, I would have gave up on Valkyr. I wasn't a huge fan of. If I didn't really know how to build her, how to use her, and I needed Forma for it to be good, for Valkyr to be good. Look at that slash! And now with the new melee system, better than ever. Ah, I keep jumping over. Kind of annoying. Alright. What do we get? What are we getting? Kuva. I need Kuva. That's all I get on my own. I always get Kuva or Anasas. Kuva, Anasa. Kuva, Anasa. That's it. The only reason I got a ribbon yesterday was I did it with a friend of mine. I was like, that's the first time I didn't get Kuva or Anasas. It's cool I got blood for ammo, though. Yeah, Stalker. Alright, so one Nightwave I do have to do is bounties. I'm gonna do two full bounties if anybody wants to join on Fortuna. And then I'm gonna have to eat something because I'm starving. So is the metal part on the piece that goes over your head, though? No, see, that's what because that piece is always the thing that breaks for me. I don't know. It's so annoying how cheap they make them. I mean, I'm not rough with them. I don't sit on them. Throw them. I threw them once, but not these. And yeah, still broke. Just made cheaply. And it's funny, I looked up reviews and was reading other people's comments. They all said that's a problem. Alright, we got a little more power now. Okay. Alright, I'll have to look that up. Look them all up. It's gonna load? The problem now is because this was restored, I don't know which ones I've done. That's the problem. Yeah, mine covers my ears. They all do. They're just pieces of crap. Wow, I've been streaming for 3 hours. It's crazy. I gotta eat. I was hungry then, before I started eating. Or before I started streaming, Jesus. Where the fuck is this? I hate this. Where is this guy? So dumb. So if you do this, right? It'll show you. See? I don't know why it just can't show us to begin with. Oh, where the hell is he now? There. Nuts. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's... I thought I got them all. Is it not clicking on them? How am I not finding this fool? That's 1. Okay. That's 2. That's 3. Where the fuck is the other guy? Why can't I find him? Usually I find these right away. I'm so freaking starving right now. Where in the world is this fool? Did he not spawn in? I don't believe this. That's one. I'm seeing three. I see four. Wow. One, two. Is it not working? Can't get it to... I don't believe this. I don't know, guys. I gotta get something to eat. I can't even concentrate. I'm so hungry. I gotta go eat, guys. I'm so hungry. But I'll probably be on later, for sure. I'm so freaking starving. Like, my stomach is growling, and I was hungry before I started streaming, and I meant to grab something quick, but now it's like, it's unbearable. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll be on later, I'm sure. Take care, guys.